The fact that I've been asked to come and speak here representing a 151-year-old large bank suggests that you guys aren't the tree-hugging corporate bashers that I was expecting over here, so you need to work harder at that reputation. My third and last point, diversity. It is important that culture does not become cult. A monolithic supremacist cult that does not allow diversity of perspectives. At every stage of my life, each and every point, I have directly seen and personally benefited from an openness to diversity, inclusiveness, and a celebration of differences. So, inclusion and tolerance is something that I take for granted, but as some of you know, particularly if you come from certain parts of Asia, it is a wonder that the color of my skin, the exoticness of my name, my religion, orientation, name of my father, which family I come from, none of these factors have a role to play in my employing organization or in the immediate society that I live in Singapore. That's not necessarily so for others. In recent years, I see creeping intolerance occasionally flaring up in my native Bangladesh or across the border in Myanmar. Some of the sparks of conflict are quite creative. Apparently, an offensive image was tagged to the Facebook page of a Buddhist boy, which was then used as an excuse to tear down heritage Buddhist temples, 200-year-old heritage temples. And while the actual perpetrators of violence are very few and far between, there is a tacit consent of the silent majority that concerns me more. So I want to finish off with my pain point, and my challenge to you guys is reading from your website, High Potential Youth, Globally Minded, Responsible Leaders. That's who you are. So here's my challenge to you. How do we create a movement of awareness that's not just about minority rights, women's rights, migrants' rights, workers' rights, indigenous people's rights, but about the positive message that we're all unique, and that it's the uniqueness that each of us brings to the table that makes for a richer and more resilient team, company, and society. To promote awareness that diversity is a virtue in any ecosystem, and a virtue that we must actively seek to achieve and enhance. So, all ideas welcome. Please keep me posted. Thank you very much for your time.